Hello, everybody. My name is the TCG Outlaw, and today we have the brand new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Precon Commander deck, Turtle Power. I have my lovely wife with me here. She is
Hello.
a huge TMNT fan, so she wanted to be here for this one. Uh, we have Turtle Power. Partner with allies and buff your team. It seems it is a 5-color Commander Precon, which is super exciting because we don't get too many of these. Like, even with the normal MTG sets, we don't get 5-color Precons very often. We got one with Lorwyn Eclipse with the Dance of the Elements, but before that, the last time we got one was the Eldrazi's back during Modern Horizons 3. So it is super exciting. Anytime I see 5 colors, I love running 5 colors. So what do you say we break this open and see what's in it? I do know that this deck has like 40 some odd brand new cards to it, which is insane. And there's a handful of reprints. It is just baffling to me that there's that many just brand new cards and mechanics for this. We got the Turtle Power little booklet here. Oh, that's actually,
yes.
oh, that's really cool. I like that.
Yes. That is
Comes
awesome.
in it's the 8-bit video game.
Yeah.
From back when we were kids. That's
It's my favorite. It's Leonardo.
Yep, your favorite turtle, Leonardo.
Yes.
That's awesome. I mean, all 5 of them, or all 4 turtles are there.
But
it's talking about Leonardo. It's got a little like bio or like little bio there for him. that's really cool. I like that a lot. That's awesome. And of course, we got our nice. Every Precon Commander deck comes with a nice flimsy.
That's cool.
I mean, yeah.
Oh.
And I do know for a fact that you can, like, these will hold a fully sleeved 100 card Commander deck, single sleeved, pretty like comfortably. Like, it does fit. So if you want to keep the box there, you can. Oh, I didn't notice that the 8-bit, like the mana symbols are in the 8-bit. That's cool. I like that. But let us get into the actual Commander deck itself. Oh, hey, got your token, your 1/1 counters, and Master Splinter.
Yes.
You are super excited about this.
I am.
You love the Ninja Turtles. But it looks like...
Now I have to go find it and watch it.
But it looks like the face commander for the deck is Leonardo the Balance.
Nice.
A legendary creature, mutant ninja turtle for 3 and a white. He's a 3/3. Whenever a token you control enters, you may put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Do this only once each turn. Then you can pay Wooburg, all 5 colors. Creatures you control gain menace, trample, and lifelink until the end of turn. Partner, character select. Oh, that's right. This is the new partner. You can have 2 commanders if both of them have this ability. Now, there are other legendary creatures, other commanders that have the partner, but with these ones specifically, it has the partner, then character select, which in order for another partner to be partnered with, say, Leonardo, it has to have the character select after the partner.
Okay.
So, but that is the face commander, Leonardo the Balance. Then we have Donatello the Brains. A 2/4 for 2 and a blue. If one or more tokens would be created under your control, those tokens plus a mutagen token are created instead. Has partner or character select. Donatello. That's cool. And then we have Splinter the Mentor. A 2/2 for 1 and a black mutant ninja rat has menace. Whenever Splinter or another non-token creature you control leaves the battlefield, create a mutagen token. We will have to see, and it has partner character select. We will have to see what the partner or the mutagen tokens do. Raphael the Muscle. A 4/4 for 4 and a red. Double all damage that creatures you control with counters on them would deal. When Raphael enters, create a mutagen token. Oh wow, he is a
monster.
He is a really good one. Double all damage that creatures you control with counters on them would deal. Wow. What the heck? Why is Michelangelo upside down? Michelangelo, the Heart, for a 2/1 for 1 and a green, has Trample and Raid the Fridge. At the beginning of your second main phase, if you attacked this turn, put a 1/1 counter on target creature and create a food token.
Okay.
And has the partner character select. It seems like all the turtles have the partner character select. So it seems like you can build this, like you can like tinker with this precon and have them switch out your commanders. Oh, but then it looks like we have all 4 of the boys here. Heroes in a Half Shell.
Yes.
For Wooburg. Legendary creature Mutant Ninja, a 5/5, has Vigilance, Menace, Trample, and Haste. Whenever 1 or more mutants, ninjas, and or turtles you control deal combat damage to a player, put a 1/1 counter on each of those creatures and draw a card. Wow, that's actually kind of crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay. But that is the I guess all of the commanders for the deck, which is just wow.
Insane.
Wow. Yeah. That's awesome, though. But let's go ahead and keep on going here. We have Continue. That's just a straight reference from the video games. For 1 and a white, an instant, choose up to 4 target creature cards in your graveyard that were put there from the battlefield this turn, return them to the battlefield. That's a really good graveyard recursion card. Wow. Next, we have Endless Foot Assault. An enchantment for 2 and a white, has Squad for 1 and a white. As an additional cost to cast a spell, you may pay 1 and a white any number of times. When this enchantment enters, create that many tokens that are copies of it. Whenever you attack for each opponent, create a 1/1 black ninja creature token that's tapped and attacking that player. Wow.
Okay, then.
Next, we have April O'Neil live on the scene. A 2/1. Yes. You were so happy to see her.
I'm so happy.
You were so happy to see her. For a 2/1 for 1 and a blue. Whenever a mutant, ninja, or turtle you control enters, you investigate. Create a clue token. That's what she does. And she has the partner character select. Oh, wow.
Nice.
Next, we have Baxter, Fly in the Ointment. A 2/2 for 3 and a blue. Whenever Baxter enters or attacks, each creature you control with a counter on it gains flying until the end of turn. Whenever you draw a card, put a 1/1 counter on Baxter. Wow. Next we have Here Comes a New Hero. This is an X spell. X, 2 and a blue. Target player draws X cards. Create a token that's a copy of up to 1 target creature with mana value X or less. Then we have Irma, Part-Time Mutant. A 1/1 for 2 and a blue. At the beginning of combat on your turn, Irma becomes a copy of up to 1 other target creature you control, except her name is Irma, Part-Time Mutant, and she has this ability. Then put a 1/1 counter on her. Interesting. Then we have Krang, the all-powerful. A 3/3 for 4 and a blue.
Why?
If a player drawing a card causes a triggered ability of a permanent you to control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. Whenever a player draws their second card each turn, put a 1/1 counter on Krang. That's actually really cool. Then we have Ray Fillet Wave Warrior, a 0/2 for 2 and a blue. Has flying and evolve. Whenever a creature you control enters, if that creature has greater power or toughness than this creature, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Whenever a creature you control with a counter on it deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Hey, Bebop!
Yes.
Bebop, Skull and Crossbones for a 2/1 for 1 and a black. Partner with Rocksteady. Has Death Touch. Whenever Bebop deals combat damage to a player, you may draw X cards where X is the number of counters on Bebop. If you do, you lose X life. Interesting. Then we have Dimension X Pizzasaur. A 2/1 for 3 and a black. When this creature enters, put 2/1 counters on target creature. When you do, destroy up to 1 target creature with mana value less than or equal to the number of counters among permanents you control. Then you can pay 2 and tap it. Sacrifice this creature, you gain 3 life, and each opponent loses 3 life. Next we have Foot Chopper, an artifact equipment for 1 and a black. When this equipment enters, create a 1/1 black ninja, then attach this equipment to it. Equipped creature has flying. Whenever a equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, you may sacrifice it. If you do, draw cards equal to its power. Equipped for 2. Next we have Game Over, a sorcery for 3 and 2 black. This spell costs 2 less to cast if a player's life total is less than or equal to half their starting life total. Destroy all creatures. Next we have Rat King Pale Piper, a 3/3 for 3 and a black. Has Menace. Whenever Rat King or another non-token creature you control leaves the battlefield, create a 1/1 black rat creature token. You can pay 2, sacrifice a token, and draw a card. Ooh, we have Shredder Shadow Master.
Ooh.
A 5/5 for 3 and 2 black. Whenever Shredder attacks a player for each other opponent, create a token that's a copy of Shredder tapped and attacking that player, except it isn't legendary. Sacrifice the tokens at the end of combat. Whenever Shredder deals combat damage to a player, that player loses half their life rounded up. Wow. Okay, then. Next, we have Swift Demise for 2 and a black. Swift Demise deals 1 damage to target creature, then destroy each creature you don't control that was dealt damage this turn. Yeah, my favorite TMNT character, Casey Jones, Back Alley Brute. A 4/2 for 3 and a red. Has Menace. Whenever Casey Jones attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on target attacking creature. Whenever you put 1 or more 1/1 counters on a creature you control, Casey Jones deals that much damage to target opponent. Ooh. I have got some ideas for him. Next we have Electric Seaweed, a 0/4 for 2 and 2 red. Has Defender and Haste. When this creature enters until the end of turn, whenever another creature dies, this creature deals 1 damage to each non-wall creature. Tap it to this creature deals 1 damage to any target. Electric Seaweed. Have Fast Forward, a sorcery for 4 and a red. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each opponent you attack this turn. Goad all creatures your opponents control. Wow, nice. Then we have Shell Shock.
Yes.
for X and a red. For each opponent, choose up to 1 target creature that player controls. Shell Shock deals X damage to each of those creatures. You create a mutagen token for each creature dealt this damage this way. The mutagen tokens. They're artifacts with pay 1, tap it, sacrifice this token, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Activate only as a sorcery. Okay, so that's what the mutagen tokens do. Next, we have Special Move. For 2 and a red, choose 1. Jump Kick. Destroy target artifact. Dash attack. Put 2 1/1 counters on target attacking or blocking creature you control. And then you have Foot Toss. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to any other target, then sacrifice it. Next we have Tempestra, Dame of Games. A 1/3 for 1 and a red. Has pay 2 and a red, tap it, sacrifice an artifact, create a token that's a copy of another target creature you control, except it isn't legendary. It gains haste, sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. Interesting. Next we have Toka Unrasar, unsupervised. A 3/3 for 2 and a red. Has first strike. Whenever another non-token creature you control leaves the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on Toka and create a treasure token. This ability triggers only once each turn. Next we have High Score. Oh, it's the game cabinet. An enchantment for 2 and a green. If 1 or more 1/1 counters will be put on a creature you control, that many +1 1/1 counters are put on it instead. Oh, so it's a hardened scales, basically. At the beginning of your end step, draw a card if you control a creature with greatest power among creatures on the battlefield. Ooh, interesting. Next, we have Leatherhead, Iron Gator. A 5/5 for 5 and 2 green. Has trample and haste. Whenever Leatherhead attacks, put 2 1/1 counters on each creature you control. Next, we have Level Up. An enchantment aura for 1 and a green. Enchant creature. When this aura enters, put a 1/1 counter on enchanted creature. Enchanted creature has, whenever this creature attacks, double the number of 1/1 counters on it. Then if it has power 10 or greater, draw a card. Wow. Next we have Ninja Pizza. An enchantment for 2 and a green. Foods you control have tap, sacrifice this artifact, add 1 mana of any color. At the beginning of your second main phase, create a food token.
Yes.
So it turns your food tokens into treasure tokens.
Yes.
Okay then.
Oh.
Hey, there's Rocksteady. Rocksteady, Mutant Marauder. A 3/3 for 2 and a green. Partner with Bebop. Has trample. Whenever another non-token creature you control enters, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Interesting. Next we have Super Combo. A sorcery for 1 and a green. Has replicate 2. When you cast a spell, copy it for each time you paid its replicate cost. You may choose new targets for the copies. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature an opponent controls. Wow, that's actually...
Yeesh.
That's actually pretty cool.
Ooh.
Oh, we got a double.
Nice.
All right, so next we have double jump
and flying kick.
Double jump for 1 and a blue. Put a flying counter on target creature you control until the end of turn. It has base power and toughness 5/5 and flying kick. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature an opponent controls. Very nice. Oh, next we have Arcade Cabinet. An artifact for 3. When this artifact enters, put a 1/1 counter on each of up to 4 target creatures. You can pay 2, tap it, sacrifice a token, double the number of counters on target creature. Interesting. Next we have Big Mother Mouser. Is it Big Mother Mouser? That's what it is. A 0/0 for 4 artifact creature robot. This creature enters with 2 1/1 counters on it. Whenever this creature attacks, double the number of 1/1 counters on it. When this creature dies, create a number of 1/1 colorless robot artifact creature tokens equal to the number of 1/1 counters on this creature. Next, we have Coin of Mastery. Oh, it's the arcade coin. A artifact for 4. Each creature you control enters with an additional 1/1 counter on it for each mana from an artifact source spent to cast it. Tap to create a treasure token. Interesting. Okay, so that means, yeah. So, I mean, seeing a lot of synergy with the entire deck so far, then, with a lot of this stuff. Definitely heavy on the 1/1 counter aspect of it all.
Mm-hmm.
Next, we have Exploding Barrel. An artifact for 3. Tap to add 1 mana of any color. Put a pressure counter on this artifact. You can pay 8, tap it, sacrifice this artifact. It deals 20 damage to target creature. This ability costs 1 less to activate. For each pressure counter on this artifact, activate only as a sorcery. So you just can keep tapping it, put the more pressure counters on it, then it's effectively just a target removal on some one of your opponent's bigger creatures, 20 damage to it. Next, we have Mole Module, an artifact vehicle for 5. Has Menace. Whenever this vehicle deals combat damage to a player, mill 4 cards. You may put a permanent card from among them onto the battlefield. Has Crew 2, and it is a 6/6. Next, we have Roadkill Rodney. A 2/1 for 2 artifact creature robot. Has Squad 3. As an additional cost to cast this spell, you may pay 3 any number of times. When this creature enters, create that many tokens that are copies of it. Has Death Touch. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, create a mutagen token. Oh, now we have a land. A new land.
Ooh.
Big Apple, 3 a.m. This land enters tapped. As it enters, choose a color. Tap it to add 1 mana of the chosen color. Or you can pay 5, tap it, and create a 1/1 black rat creature token for each opponent you have. Next, we have Hidden Hideout. Land enters tapped. Add 1 mana of any color of your commander's color identity. You can pay 2, tap it. Target creature you control with a counter on it gains lifelink until the end of turn. Oh, we have Together Forever. An enchantment for 2 white. When this enchantment enters, support 2. Put a 1/1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures. You can pay 1, choose target creature with a counter on it. When that creature dies this turn, return that card to its owner's hand. Then we have a reprint of Vanquish the Horde. A sorcery for 6 and 2 white. The spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature on the battlefield. Destroy all creatures. Then we have Wave Goodbye. A sorcery for 2 and 2 blue, or return each creature with a 1/1 counter on it to its owner's hand. Next, we have a reprint of Blasphemous Act. A sorcery for 8 and a red. The spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature on the battlefield. Blasphemous Act deals 13 damage to each creature. Next, we have Biogenic Ooze. A 2/2 for 3 and 2 green. When this creature enters, create a 2/2 green ooze creature token. At the beginning of your end step, put a 1/1 counter on each ooze you control. You can pay 1 and 3 green, create a 2/2 green ooze creature token.
Okay.
Next, we have Slash Clone, but it is it's a reprint of Steelbane Hydra. And a 0/0 for X and 2 green. This creature enters with X 1/1 counters on it. Pay 2 and a green. Remove a 1/1 counter on it from this creature. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. And we have Heralds of the Shredder. It is a reprint of Vigor. A 6/6 for 3 and 3 green. Has Trample. If damage would be dealt to another creature you control, prevent that damage. Put a 1/1 counter on that creature for each 1 damage prevented this way. When Heralds of the Shredder is put into the graveyard from anywhere, shuffle it into its owner's library. Next, we have Aggro Amalgam. Voracious Hydra. A 0/1 for X and 2 green. Has Trample. This creature enters with X 1/1 counters on it. When this creature enters, choose 1. Double the number of 1/1 counters on this creature. This creature fights target creature you don't control. Next, we have Assassin's Trophy for a black and a green. Destroy target permanent opponent controls. Its controller may search their library for a basic land and put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle. Next, we have Humongous Fungus. Yeah, it's a Corpse Jack Menace. A 4/4 for 2 black and a green. If one or more 1/1 counters would be put on a creature you control, twice that many 1/1 counters are put on it instead. Next, we have Chromatic Lantern, an artifact for 3. Lands you control have tap to add 1 mana of any color, then you can tap it to add 1 mana of any color. Next, looks like we're getting into the land base a little bit more here. Cinderglade, Mountain Forest, tap to add red or green. This land enters tapped unless you control 2 or more basic lands. Next, we have City of Brass. Okay, this is another reprint. Wow, wasn't expecting to see this in here. Whenever this land becomes tapped, it deals 1 damage to you. Tap it to add 1 mana of any color.
Dragon Skull Summit.
Yep. This land enters tapped unless you control a swamp or a mountain. Tap to add black or red. Next, we have Exotic Orchard. Tap to add 1 mana of any color that a land an opponent controls could produce. Fabled Passage. Okay. Tap to sacrifice this land. Search your library for a basic land card. Put it onto the battlefield. Tap, then shuffle. Then if you control 4 or more lands, untap that land. Wow, they reprinted Fabled Passage for this? Next, we have Grand Colosseum. This land enters tapped. Tap for colorless, or tap to add 1 mana of any color. This land deals 1 damage to you. Next, Hinterland Harbor. This land enters tapped unless you control a forest or an island. Tap to add green or blue. Next, we have Rain Slicked Coops. Forest Island. Tap to add green or blue. This land enters tapped and has cycling for 2. Next, we have Rootbound Crag. This land enters tapped unless you control a mountain or a forest. Tap to add red or green. Next, we have Smoldering Marsh. Tap to add black or red. This land enters tapped unless you control 2 or more basic lands. Yep. And we have Sodden Vadir. This land enters tapped unless you control 2 or more basic lands. Tap to add green or blue. Spire Garden. Okay, nice. I'm happy to see this. I'm happy to see these lands in here. This land enters tapped unless you have 2 or more opponents. Tap to add green or red. Next, we have Sunken Hollow. Tap to add blue or black. This land enters tapped unless you control 2 or more basic lands. And there's another one. Okay, Undergrowth Stadium. This land enters tapped unless you have 2 or more opponents. Tap to add black or green. Next, we have Vernal Fen. Tap to add black or green. This land enters tapped unless you control 2 or more basic lands. Okay, so we got through. Wow, talk about a good land setup.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, they hit a home run on this one for this. We have Lita, Little Orphan Amphibian. I'm not familiar with her. Are you familiar with this little girl? This little turtle girl? I wonder if she's like from like the comics or something. She might be.
She might be.
If you guys know, if any of you know where Little Orphan Lita comes from, let us know in the comments because I'm not familiar with her. She's a 2/1 for 1 and a white. Has Alliance. Whenever another creature you control enters, choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. Put a 1/1 counter on Lita. Create a food token or scry 1. Then we have Mona Lisa Science Geek. A 1/3 for 2 and a green. Has reach. You can tap her to add X mana of any one color where X is Mona Lisa's power. Then we have Lessons from Life. A sorcery for 2, a green and a blue. Draw 3 cards. You may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. Next we have Everything Pizza. An artifact food for 2. When this artifact enters, search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Then you can pay 2 and Wooburg, tap it, sacrifice this artifact, target player gains 3 life and draws a card for each of your opponent's discards a target player gains 3 life and draws a card. Each of your opponents discards a card. This artifact deals 3 damage to any target. Put 3/1/1 counters on up to 1 target creature. Then we have Escape Tunnel. It's a land. Tap, sacrifice this land, search your library for a basic land, put it onto the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. Or tap, sacrifice this land, target creature with power 2 or less can't be blocked this turn. Next we have another land, Turtle Lair. Tap to add colorless, or tap it to add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast a ninja or a turtle spell. Or you can pay 3, tap it. Target ninja or turtle can't be blocked this turn. Next, another reprint. We have Marauding Mutagen. It's an acidic slime. A 2/2 for 3 and 2 green. Has Death Touch. When this creature enters, destroy target artifact, enchantment, or land. And now we're getting into the ramp spells. Cultivate. And a sorcery for 2 and a green. Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards. Reveal those cards. Put 1 onto the battlefield tapped and the other into your hand. Then shuffle. I actually like that artwork of that. With Leonardo and Master Splinter. I like that. Next we have Harmonize. For 2 and 2 green, draw 3 cards. Oh, this is then we have, of course, the Arcane Signet, an artifact for 2. Tap to add 1 mana of any color in your commander's color identity. Then we have Soul Ring.
Yes.
It's the pizzeria sign.
It's the pizzeria sign. Yes.
That's awesome. Next, we have Ash Barrens, another land. Tap to add colorless, and that's basic land cycling for 1. Then we have Command Tower. Tap to add 1 mana of any color in your commander's color identity. What is that? Hold on a second. Oh, it's the Channel 6. Channel 6 tower.
Yeah.
Next, we have Evolving Wilds. Sacrifice this land, search your library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. Path of Ancestry. This land enters tap to add 1 mana of any color in your commander's color identity. When that mana is spent to cast a creature spell that shares a creature type with your commander, scry 1. Next, we have Thriving Grove. This land enters tapped. As it enters, choose a color other than green. Tap to add green or 1 mana of the chosen color. Thriving Isle. I'm probably going to have all the thriving lands in here. As it enters, choose a color other than blue. Tap to add blue or 1 mana of the chosen.
See that?
Sure.
It's a shark.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess it is. What is that? It's like an aquarium?
Yeah.
It looks like it's an aquarium. Interesting. Yeah. Then we have Thriving Moor. This land enters tapped. As it enters, choose a color other than black. Tap to add black or 1 mana of the chosen color. Then we have Vibrant Cityscape. Tap, sacrifice this land, search your library for basic land card, put on the battlefield, tapped, then shuffle. Alright, so now looks like we're getting into the basic lands. We've got 1 plains, 1 island, 1 swamp, 1 mountain, another forest, another plains, island, swamp, mountain, forest, and forest. And we get our tokens.
Food tokens.
We have food token, 1/1 ninja, food, 1/1 rat. We have clue token, another rat, another clue, ooze. Treasure token. They're tickets. They're prize counter tickets. That's funny. I like that. And the little 1/1 robot.
Is there anything on the other side?
No, that was the little 1/1 robot on that one. on the treasure token.
okay.
Yeah. Then we have a copy token, treasure, ninja, and here are the mutagen tokens.
Nice.
Which are also ninjas, robot, mutagen, and copy token. Well, what do you think?
It's a pretty
you like this
well-rounded deck.
Yeah, you like it?
I was gonna be disappointed if we didn't have Splinter in there, but
no, he's in there.
He did end up showing up, so
yeah, no, he's
it didn't disappoint. That is for sure.
Yep. I mean, we got the turtles themselves as the commanders, and then of course Master Splinter, and then all four of them with heroes in it.
Definitely anybody that is a big Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fan, I'd most highly recommend getting the deck.
Yeah, I mean, all around, like, this seems like a pretty good precon commander deck. I know we're going to be wanting to like actually get like actual booster packs and stuff like that from the set to open, and
I am going to point out,
yeah,
I really like how they split all of the artwork up with the newer and the older pixelated and newer gen of the forms of them.
Yeah, with the we can actually, with the collector's packs, if we get any collector's packs, we can actually pull certain cards that are going to be in the pixelated arts, which are going to be really cool to pull. But yeah, this has been the Turtle Power Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Commander Precon. I know I enjoyed opening this. I think it's going to be a really fun deck to play. I think it's going to be really fun.
Also, look out for a part 2. I will be joining that one. I will be playing the deck first.
Yep, my wife is going to be playing the Turtle Precon. She's going to be the first one to play it. And that a video will be uploaded onto the channel. If you guys want to see that video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you like this one, go ahead and hit that like button. And leave in a comment if you guys are enjoying the TMNT set, or if you're not a big fan of Ninja Turtles, or if you are a big fan of Turtles, which out of the Turtles is your favorite? My wife's is Leonardo. My favorite turtle is Raphael.
I can't. They're 50-50. It's Leonardo or Raphael. It's hard to choose.
Which surprises me. I always thought you would like Mikey more. Michelangelo.
Yeah.
I always thought you'd like him more, just because he's the funny one. Raphael's the more serious, and
Right.
But if you guys enjoyed this video, yeah, go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you guys next time. This has been the TCG Outlaw. See you later.